Well, we are a second time here. It is our big pleasure. For this opportunity, we made a mixture of famous classical pieces from the classical composers like Bach, Mozart, Tchaikovsky, Ravel, and make them in jazz arrangements in modern manner. It's very interesting, and I hope the Avernie audience will like it definitely. So they're gonna listen 6 or 7 compositions from the classical greats, but in jazz arrangements, some modern sound.
Most of the arrangements are made by Tavitjan, but every instrument are so difficult to play in this kind of music, because classical music is another way of expressing. You must follow the notes and everything, but in jazz we can improvise, you can change harmony. So we find very interesting to do this, you know, because I was making arrangements for the drums, he was making for the bass, so it's a very big challenge to play music like this, to give your own expression and signature and dynamic, because the dynamics in this kind of songs are written, so we have to change that in order to make some new arrangement.
My friend said that's a big challenge to do that with the classical music in reharmonized and to put inside our rhythmics as 5/4, 5/8, 11/8, and all. Because that's the big challenge. Because the melody is in the classic is written straight with the dynamics, but the biggest challenge is to make them sound in our rhythmics. That was obvious that the biggest opportunity to have something that's so classical and so historical, to change and make it sound jazzy, ethnic rhythmics, and together classical jazz.
We started in the classical music schools, we have studied that, so we know the importance of that music in history. It's so serious. You have hundreds of festivals all around the world, too much pianist and violinist and everything, so that music is the most respected in the world, you know. So when you have opportunity to collaborate with musicians who are educated with classical music, that's great. So we are all educated, you know.
It's a big challenge to take classical compositions which are widely popular and they are background for the classic culture in the world, and to dare to take them and make something out of it in a different way. Because it's a so strict music, strict themes, technically perfect, you know. It's a big challenge to make them on your own way, to try to insert the modern spirit into it. But at the same time to regain the treasure in it, you know. It's very big challenge for us. So we do just that. We made modern arrangements with technically new sounds and inserted improvisations in it, because classical music is played as written. In this case, we would like to improvise over the classical themes and make this in a genre of jazz. I think we are doing it good, so I hope the Avernie public will enjoy it as much as we do when we play.
I just wanted to make some point that we are making these arrangements in odd time signatures. Like he said, the 7/8, 11/8. It's very interesting to take melodies that are written in 4/4 to make it sound like 7/8. You have to add an extra timing to the notes, you know. And when we are doing that, we were extra careful not to ruining the melody, because you can be criticized about that. So we were traveling these past years all around the world. The next station is Carnegie Hall in Armenia, I don't know, London or something like that. So we are very careful for what we are doing with the classical music, because we have some examples where we were making traditional Macedonian music into new sound, jazz arrangements and everything. So we are used to it to change the music, you know.
I love classics, I love jazz, And what can I say? The jazz, it's mean expression in straight expression. The classic, I have to express the author, and in the jazz, I'm the author, and how I feel, I will express my feelings immediately, instantly on the stage. That's the feeling. That's the difference, I think so. The classical musicians ask for themselves when they have to be on the stage. They ask for themselves how we are going to play. The jazz musicians are saying what we are going to play.